Hello everybody, Dr. F. Scott Field here, and I'd like to introduce you to our newest sponsor. The NPTE Final Frontier is the review course that I wish was around when I took the board exam. For those of you who know my story, it took me a handful of times to pass that exam, and quite frankly, I really wish I had an exam review course around, just like the NPTE Final Frontier. Check out their website, npteff.com, and use the code HET at checkout for 10% off to all of our listeners and fans.
Hey y'all, it's Farley Schweighart, and here is a Teach Me Something Tuesday tip. When teaching documentation, I find that it can be very challenging for students to get the skill of what they are doing and what someone is saying to them and get it written down. I think as clinicians and educators, being very far removed from learning that skill, we can forget that can be a challenge. And today's student, they may not have had any experience of this at all. I have found that to be true several times. So in order to address this, I have come up with 10-minute treatment videos where I have other students go through a full treatment, and obviously in 10 minutes I have it to where they can work on writing a full treatment note, but they only have a 10-minute video, right? So they'll put a hot pack on them and they'll say, okay, they had a hot pack for 8 minutes. And then they'll have them do examples of exercises and say, we repeated this however many sets times and for however many minutes. The same thing with setting up the E-stem and a cold pack at the end or something like that. And so I have a 10-minute video that they have to watch and write a note from. So it condenses it, and it's become a really good activity to help students learn how to write from what's being said and what's being done. It's not perfect by any means, but I have them practice this for several weeks in a row, and I have found it to be a good way to gain that skill in order to be more ready to document in the clinic and have a shorter learning curve once they get to real patients. So also, another tip in that, I find that 10 minutes is a pretty manageable video, to be able to place onto Blackboard or transfer in and out. I have them set up on our YouTube channel, and then I just embed them in Blackboard for them to watch them. So it makes it a lot more manageable once trying to transfer it over different platforms. So I hope that helps, and I hope you enjoyed today's Teach Me Something Tuesday.